all of my guys, my new coaches, and all of the amazing aspiring boxers that are coming up in today's next generation. What we wanted to do over here at Master Boxing is give you guys something that I knew was way overdue. And when I first began in the boxing game, uh, I had the privilege of coming up under 2004 Olympic boxing coach, Coach Anthony Bradley. And he had actually been mentored by 1988 Olympic boxing coach, Coach Kenny Adams. And there's not many people that have the privilege to come up under two Olympic coaches. So, being third generation, I know that there were a lot of trying times. When I first got into the game, I wanted to really be versed and I wanted to be impressive, and I wanted those guys to really look at me as one of the next up and coming elite level coaches. One thing that was really not in place then was in order. Now, the fact that I'm already a really structured guy, I like to really apply myself to the process. One of the things that really got me across the line is the first thing that my mentor, Coach Anthony Bradley, he noticed about me. He said, "You run a camp like an Olympic coach." Because in my head, as a youth, I watched the sport from a very, very in-depth bird's eye view. And from that point on, I just thought about, how can a person actually do something like this? Teach a guy all of these unique details, because I used to really pay attention to detail. Now, if you're an aspiring coach and looking at this and you're saying, "Man, I walk into that gym and I get anxiety just from the fact that I think I know what I want to do," but sometimes you walk into the setting and there may be an additional boxer or several new people, or just the situation that day isn't what you prep for it to be. So you have to go from a bird's eye view. You have to kind of make altercations or alterations to the scenario that you're in. That can bring anxiety walking in there, or you're waking up. And I know us coaches are extremely busy, so you can't really take the time and get the things done that you really want to have done, the preparation. And let me tell you something about my mentor, Coach Anthony Bradley. He used to come in with a notepad, and every single day he'd know exactly how many rounds, he'd know exactly what he was going to do, and it was just like, this was a learning lesson. Even though I had what I knew I was going to do, 90% of the time it was in my head. So I looked at him every single day. He walked in, his heart rate was low. He didn't have stress because he wasn't stressing on what he wanted to do with his fighters. He knew from round to round how long he wanted the round to go. He would have a timer, and when he hit the timer, he didn't use the bell, because the bell, the longest it goes is 3 minutes. He would allow the guys to go 4 minutes, sometimes 4.5 to 5 minutes around, because that was in his plan. And in order to become an elite level coach, coaching classes or individuals, you have to have a process. So that's why we came about with this amazing book. It took a lot of work. How do you unroll a 6-week camp? Well, we fought Chris Bird, former two-time heavyweight champion, back in '07. And if you wanted to really see it from a bird's eye view, being inside of that camp, there were so many ebbs and flows, and there were so many intangibles that went into it. People were flying in from all over to spar because they wanted a piece of the pie. They wanted to be a part of something that was history. One of the greatest things about being a part of something like that is you will also be able to take a lot of jewels from it. So each one of those experiences was simply like having a temporary education from Harvard University. And you can't bat an eye at that. So with that being said, we have this amazing 6-week camp, and what it does is break down what you need to do every single day. Now, I just did this on live stream because I felt that it was necessary to break down what this thing entails. So, you know, you day one, from day one to day 42, which is 6 straight weeks. I mean, every day you working. You know, your footwork drills, it breaks it all down. You walk into the gym, everything you do, you don't have to worry about a thing. And it's just, you know, keeping you on task, keeping you on point. You don't have to think twice. And you know what? Your athletes will notice how structured you are. And from that point, you'll feel another level of respect from them, because that means not only are you coaching, but you're actually running a university. So I was really impressed by using it myself once it printed out. Now I've come into the gym and I had all my stuff and my data, and sometimes it gets all scattered and or misplaced and you can't find it. But to have this, it's just a beautiful thing. It just makes everything so easy. So that's kind of what it is I wanted to shoot to you guys. It'll make your life easier. It'll make people respect what you do and the way that you do what you do a lot better. So with that being said, let me see. From that point on, I call this the Bible of boxing for you new coaches. And a lot of you haven't even really gotten really surrounded by good mentorship yet. So this book will be your mentor. And like I said, we're available on the site. You can reach out and talk to us. Just leave a comment up there that you want to connect with us, and someone will reach out to you. But like I said, this right here, it changes the game for you. So my name is Coach Eric A. Bradley, and I thank you guys for taking the time out to see what it is that could help take your game to the next level, because it will. And your fighters, like I said before, will appreciate it. You will feel the anxiety leave off your shoulders, that weight, and then you can get into kind of like the thick of things. Let me see what you got to say. Where we get the book from? Well, we got the book from, I wrote it. And this is just variations and variables of things over time that I felt and knew that was necessary. And plus, it allows you to not, it positions you to not forget anything. All the skills, there's so many skills in boxing. And when you're trying to remember everything, you're going to forget stuff. So it's so many things. So it keeps you on task. And it's available at masterboxingllc.com. I'll put a bit.ly link in this video after it's over, and you'll be able to go up there and pre-order it. It will be done. It's just in the final stages of edits, so it can be out to the market, and there's everything polished up for you guys. For those who get that now, you'll definitely get a great rate, and also you'll also get Masterful Footwork download today when you get it. So that's just a little jewel to go in with it. That's a masterpiece. Immense footwork drills and training. Everything starts with your feet in the sport of boxing. So I hope this video here inspires you to take the next step and get yourself in the coach's circle of elite levels. And that's what I got for you guys today. Share the video. Anything that you have, any questions that you have, like I said before, go up to masterboxingllc.com. You can go into the description and click into the link if you like. But key is that you now have a journal, a Bible of boxing that you can refer to now. Let me see. Did you say what will you get out of it? You'll see. It's pretty much, it speaks for itself. Go up to the site and you will find more details. Like I said, now the link's not there yet, but it will be there in a second. So I'm going to go now. If you have any further questions, just leave them up on the website. Once again, masterboxingllc.com. Thank you guys for taking the time out. Be blessed, and let's take our boxing game to the next level. Peace out. Thing.